So the user team view controller will show all the teams that user selected when they pick the team, and the delegate that involved in this kind of controller are the UI table view delegate as well as UI table view data source that will help the table show all the teams that the user pick as well as all the teams that are available to user to pick. So the next slide we will talk about the side views, but in more about the detail now. So the detail view controller will show the detail of a team like the score, the next game, and all the news and the news table. The map controller view will show the stadium on map and handle user input such as like when they enter coffee and they click search, what will show on the map, what will not show on the map. A news controller view will show the news on the web view when the user go through the table and they click a tab of the headline, the news, they will see the news on the web view. Add team view controller will show all the team that user can select. So the MVC model, MVC model is, I think it's very typical MVC model. So the view will handle all the displaying, like display the latest score of the team, display the next game of the team, display the table for the news, display the table for all the teams available to user. The controller is had the responsible to retrieve the latest score of the team from the model. Of course, retrieve the news that relate to soccer, handle user interaction, handle adding new teams, and the model will handle all the API call as well as extract the data from the API call result. Uh, the model will notify the controller that, oh, hey, we have new score, hey, we have news team, and the news of the team, hey, we have the next game updated, we have the last game updated, and the controller will update the model by save the team logo, refresh data for the team. The view, the so the controller will the user update like update team table view, update team detail, update edited team table view. User in action include click add button, click a team table view, click article table views, so on and so forth. Future update. So while the app worked really well and I'm happy with the result, I want to add more feature like enhance the UI to make it more beautiful while still keeping it simple. Improve handling to make load the result faster, like load the web page faster. I probably have to use like some background effect or something. Show more game in the future, not just the next game. So instead of just show one game in the future, I will show like two or three more games. Show the current game score if the team is playing right now. The lesson I learned many lessons in this project, and the first lesson I learned is how to handle and extract needed data from JSON file, because my API call doesn't give me the result I need right away. So I need to create function to filter out the data and write for loop while loop to extract the data that's I need. How to detect the first launch of the app, like when the user first launch the app, my application will show a certain view, but on the second time the user launch the app, it will not show those view anymore. How to design database and relationship between entity efficiently, making UI simple but also retain the functionality. Adding permission for API call to work, like when I first add API call, I try to run the app. The API call doesn't work because, well, I forgot to add permission to internet access, or make API call. Making prototype before making the actual application. I learned about prototype before, but this is probably the first time that I had to create a prototype before moving to the actual app to show my app. The conclusion, so the app worked well and I'm happy with the result. The API call worked as expected and the app handled data correctly. So that's probably the most challenging aspect of the app, but I accomplished that by doing a lot of research and doing a lot of practice. The project finished on time, so I anticipated that the project will finish before the due date, which is the 20th of November. But I finished like 2 or 3 days before that, and I gained a lot of experience working with more complex mobile application. And I realized that iOS provide you a lot easier way to create an app. And thank you for listening.